Look around. Every day, countless founders, leaders, professionals grind their way through the same tired marketing tactics, copying what they see, chasing trends that burn fast and fade faster. And yet, deep down, something gnaws at them. Why, despite all this effort and noise, does real marketing power stay stubbornly out of reach? Why does the stuff that actually works, the marketing that delivers, not get copied, not get scaled, not get understood? It's maddening, isn't it? Watching others succeed with clarity and impact while you spin your wheels, stuck in a cycle of exhaustion and empty metrics. Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to admit. The marketing game you're playing isn't broken because you're doing it wrong. It's broken because almost nobody dares to break its rules, and that's the hardest part to swallow. Everyone's so damn afraid of leaving safety behind, afraid of rocking the boat, afraid of losing likes, afraid of making mistakes, that they settle for surface-level moves that nobody remembers tomorrow. The world is flooded with noise, feel-good slogans, flash-in-the-pan hacks, and copy-paste strategies designed to keep you busy, but not free. This endless blur of sameness is the biggest enemy of marketing that truly works. When everyone speaks with the same voice, no one is heard. When every founder chases the same formula, every leader rehearses the same story, the system swallows uniqueness whole and spits out bland, forgettable echoes. You're not missing some secret trick or elusive hack. No, you're trapped in the illusion that marketing is a checklist or a template. But real, powerful marketing comes from something utterly different. It comes from boldness, from raw authenticity, from understanding that your greatest marketing asset is your unfiltered human truth combined with a relentless refusal to play by the old rules. Ask yourself, when was the last time marketing truly moved you? Not just caught your eye, but shook something deep, woke something dormant you didn't even know was there? That kind of marketing doesn't happen because you followed a trend or hired an agency to run your ads. It happens because someone dared to be real, to be vulnerable, to be unapologetically themselves in a world begging for genuine connection. You see, people don't buy products. They buy stories. They buy emotion. They buy the chance to become part of something larger than themselves, something that challenges the status quo and dares them to grow. But more importantly, they buy from trust. And that trust doesn't come from a polished pitch. It comes from courage. So why is no one copying that kind of marketing? Why is it so rare? Because it's brutal. Being that real means exposing your cracks, your failures, your doubts. It's risky. It's uncomfortable. It demands you lean into the fire instead of skirting the edges. But here's the secret. That fire, once embraced, is what forges a brand that can't be ignored or replicated. You want to fix this? To unlock marketing that doesn't just survive the noise but obliterates it? Start by flipping everything you think you know on its head. First, stop chasing volume. Stop obsessing over clicks, views, and followers like you're filling a bucket with holes in the bottom. The world doesn't reward noise, it rewards depth. It rewards meaningful conversations, not shallow impressions. Find your tribe, your rare few, who burn with the same fire you do. Not everyone, only those who see the world as you do and crave transformation. Then forget formulas. Forget copy what works. Instead, become a relentless experimenter. Test ideas that scare you. Share thoughts that challenge your audience's beliefs. Reveal stories that make you vulnerable. Most marketers stick to what feels safe because they're afraid to lose control. But true control is surrendered to the power of genuine connection. Paradoxically, giving up your need to appear perfect is how you gain real influence. Next, master the art of storytelling. Not just any story, but the story that stems from your deep why. Not your company's mission statement, but the visceral, often messy reason you started your journey. People sense inauthenticity from a mile away. They crave stories that break the mold and resonate with their own human experience, the frustrations, the battles, the breakthroughs that no polished marketing talk can fake. There's another layer most people miss, the power of alignment. Your message isn't for the masses, and it shouldn't be. Trying to speak to everyone is how you end up speaking to no one. Instead, laser focus on those few who not only understand your vibe, but amplify it. Create a network where those few rare connections thrive. When you serve those who burn as you do, the world begins to shift around you. Another game changer? Own your patience. The illusion is that marketing must be instant, viral, explosive. But real transformation takes time. Build slowly, intentionally, consistently. Feed your community with value, not empty promises. Trust that the people who truly resonate will stick with you through thick and thin. The long game is your weapon against fleeting trends and hollow hype. And yes, the world will try to box you in. The systems, the platforms, the experts will push you toward the safe path. The path that's easy to measure, easy to scale, easy to sell. It's a trap. Marketing that actually works is not about convenience. It's about owning your distinct voice and fighting the urge to conform. It's about dismantling illusions and refusing to be processed by a system built to produce mediocrity. That's the edge where true marketers live, the edge where boldness meets clarity, where individuality is currency, where marketing becomes a movement. It's where you stop imitating and start creating the reality you want to see. Imagine what marketing could be if instead of being prisoners of algorithms and trends, you became sovereign creators of influence. Imagine a world where marketing doesn't just push products, but ignites purpose, where every message serves a higher mission beyond the bottom line. This isn't a fantasy. It's happening right now, quietly, in the hands of those brave enough to go beyond the surface. The founders and leaders who refuse to settle, who burn rather than bend, who know the power lies not in fitting in, but in standing out fiercely. You are not missing the talent or the insight. What's missing is the permission to be radically yourself, the courage to break the comfortable molds, and the discipline to play the long game with relentless heart. So here's the call. Stop chasing the illusions. Stop playing by rules that were written to keep you small. Dig deeper. Question everything. Become more than a marketer. Become a force of change. Build alliances with the few who share your fire. Craft stories that challenge and inspire. Make patience your ally. Trust the process. Because when you do, marketing stops being a chore and becomes your most powerful tool for liberation and impact. When you shed the fear and silence, you don't just create campaigns, you create revolutions. This journey isn't easy. It will test you. It will break you before it builds you. But through the crack, the light comes in, and with it, the kind of marketing that no one can or will ever replicate. Now go out there and be the rare voice, because the world desperately needs it, and it's waiting for you to lead the way.